All right, well, we're going to continue with our review, starting with the formula chart that you'll be given for the test. And let's just go through the formulas that you're going to see. Circumference, remember, only applies to circles. You can either do circumference. Circumference, remember, is like the trip around the circle. Circumference is 2 times pi times r, which stands for radius. So 2 times pi times radius. Or if you're given diameter, you can find circumference is equal to pi times diameter. Okay? If you are asked to find the area, well, here are your area formulas based on what shape you're looking for. You need to pick the right formula. A triangle, the area is 1/2 of the base length times the height. Okay, so 1/2 base times height. A rectangle or a parallelogram is just base times height equals area. Okay, a trapezoid, the area is equal to 1/2 of base 1 plus base 2 times height. Circle, area is pi r squared. Okay. Then we have 3-dimensional figures. So these up here are 2-dimensional figures, okay, with just like length and width. Down here, these are 3-dimensional figures. So surface area and volume deal with 3-dimensional figures. Let's look at surface area. There's 2 different types, and if they ask for a surface area, they're going to tell you whether they want you to find the lateral surface area or whether they want you to find total surface area. Okay? For any prism, any type of prism, that could be a triangular prism, a rectangular prism, what have you. If it's a prism, your lateral surface area is going to be equal to the perimeter, which is that capital P, times height. Okay? If they want total surface area, then that total surface area is going to be perimeter times height plus 2 times the base area. Okay? So the base area depends on what type of prism it is. If the bases are triangles, then you have to find the area of those triangular bases to put in there for capital B. If it's a rectangle, you have to find the area of the rectangular bases to put in there for capital B. So surface area is equal to perimeter times height plus 2 times the base area. Okay? If it's a pyramid, that means it's got one base and then some sides. So the surface area is going to be equal to, this is lateral surface area. Surface area would be equal to 1/2 of perimeter times L. Total surface area, which includes the base now, it's going to be 1/2 of perimeter times L plus capital B. Remember, capital B is the area of the base. So you found the area of the base, and this part finds the area of all the other sides. To find the surface area of a cylinder, lateral surface area is going to be equal to 2 times pi times r for radius and h for height. If you're being asked to find total surface area of a cylinder, it's 2 times pi times radius times height, plus you've got to add in the area of both circular bases. So that's why you have 2 pi r squared, because pi r squared is the area of one circular base, and for a cylinder you have 2 circular bases. Okay? So just make sure you follow the formulas and you'll be fine. Okay? If you are asked to calculate the volume of a prism or a cylinder, here's how you do it. Volume is equal to base times height, but that's a capital B. That means base area. So for instance, if the base of that particular prism is a triangle, then you use the formula to find the triangular base. And then once you find that, that's that capital B, and then you multiply it by h. If your shape is a cylinder, well then the bases are circles. And so the volume is going to be the base area. Again, you've got to find the area of that base. And then you multiply it by height. Okay? So the capital B's stand for base area. And the little b's that were up here, just that was like the length of the base, okay? All right. How about if you are asked to find the volume of a pyramid or a cone? Volume of a pyramid or a cone is 1/3 base area times height. Volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi times the radius cubed, which means volume of a sphere is 4/3 times pi times r times r times r. Okay? Just in case you don't remember the value of pi, it's approximately 3.14, or you could use 22/7. That's a pretty good approximation too. Okay? And then down here, the last thing that they give you is the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the legs, meaning the two sides that meet up at the 90-degree angle, and c is your hypotenuse.